Every city has it. A dozen socialist, communist, anarchist, labor groups, each with relatively only small differences. But they spend more energy fighting each other than fighting capitalism. Or now, fascists. The ruling class knows this. For 100 years they've worked to keep us divided. But Marxists had an answer. It's called the United Front. The United Front is a tactic in which two or more subjects, especially political parties, collaborate against a common enemy or for any agreed objective, without giving up their differences. The idea of a united front wasn't born in Moscow. It came from Germany. In 1920, after a right-wing coup was stopped by a general strike, communists like Clara Zetkin argued workers could only move forward if their parties acted together. In Stuttgart, metal workers passed a resolution for demands shared by all workers: cheaper food, taxing the rich, arming workers against fascist gangs, and in January 1921, the German Communist Party issued an open letter calling for all workers' parties to unite in action. Lenin backed it, and by the end of 1921, the Communist International adopted the United Front as official policy. And in history, we see both the cost of disunity and the power of unity. In Germany in the early 30s, communists and social democrats failed to unite. Hitler took power, and many communists warned that this failure opened the door to fascism. But in France in 1936, communists, socialists, and unions built a popular front. They won paid holidays, the 40-hour week, and stopped fascist coups. Our enemies knew the power of a united front, and they spent decades trying to break it. The CIA's Cultural Front, the Congress for Cultural Freedom, funded magazines, conferences, and intellectuals to isolate communists and communist ideas. Plus, the FBI's COINTELPRO openly targeted the Communist Party, Socialist Workers' Party, Black Panthers, and others, stating its purpose is to expose, disrupt, misdirect, discredit, or otherwise neutralize the activities. So essentially, the US poured money into dividing the left, elevating safe voices, and destroying revolutionary ones, which they still do today with the same tactics. And unity doesn't mean erasing our differences, it means acting together against a common enemy. As Clara Zetkin said in 1923, before this compelling historical necessity, all inhibiting and dividing political, trade union, religious, and ideological opinions must take a backseat. And the more we go to the masses, the more necessary it is for the Communist Party to be organizationally and ideologically unified. From all this, we can draw 3 actionable points. When danger is real, like with fascism or capitalist crisis, we need to prioritize the shared threat over internal splits. We need to build campaigns around clear demands that everyone agrees on. And of course, to maintain clarity of identity and principle, unity in action doesn't mean erasing